Well, today we're doing the brand new Stadium Box Card cutting dies, and you can see, in fact, here is exactly what it looks like. So they fold flat to pop in the mail, and then they just simply slide over, and they are freestanding. And here is what it looks like, and you can put your message on the back, and just really, really fun. And wait till you see what Debbie has done for us. Come play with us. Well, before I get into the alternate cards, let me just walk through the Stadium card. Now, there are 4 dies, as you can see, and there is the card back, and then these 3. And let me just show you how they go together. Super, super easy, super fast. And as always, with the Fabulous Folded Collection, the instructions are on back of the package. The package houses the dies, so everything stays together. No looking around or trying to remember, gee, how do I put that together? It's all right here. And you're going to cut out each one. So here is that back piece, and then here is the long piece, and then the tall one, and then the shorter one. Now, this is the back of the long piece. You're going to put the extra sticky tape, that kind that has the red liner on it. You're going to put that on the back side of this one along the outside edges, and then you're going to put it on the front of the middle one and the smaller one, just like that. Now, according to the directions, you're going to first take the long one, and you're going to take those edges, and you're going to fold them like so, just like this. And you're going to attach it to the back of that backing piece, just like this. Whoops. Now, I'm not going to take off that tape because this is just so simple for you to see. And it's just going to go like that. And then there's also these other score lines in the front. So it's going to sit like so, just like that. Then you're going to attach this. I'm just going to set that there. This is going to go to attach to the, you can see just like this. It's going to actually attach, here we go, to the sides of that long one. That's why you attach that first. And you just want to keep everything equal at the bottom. And then you're going to attach this piece in front of it. Again, you're going to attach it to the side of this. And then what you're going to end up having is a piece that looks like this. So you can see that's why it's called a stadium. It's like stadium seating, okay? And then the fun begins. You can decorate it just as was done right here. So you can use die cuts, you can use pattern paper, you can use solid cardstock, and you can use chipboard, just all kinds of things. In fact, when this was done, it used the solid cardstock. This happens to be out of the Seafoam and Pearls. So the solid cardstock was used for the Stadium piece. But then the patterned, in fact, this was the 6x6 Seafoam and Pearls, was used here, and then also on the Stadium pieces. Then the die cuts were used right here, this piece, and then also some of the cutouts from the Seafoam and Pearls 6x6. And then, as I said, this chipboard was used. So you can see that wonderful sailing vessel. Some of the fishes were also used, and then some pearls were also used. And again, it's going to fold flat. Now, we also have our 10 envelopes, and it's going to fit perfectly. So it's going to just work very nicely. And the magic of these cutting dies is that you can change the look at a moment, and just by using different, we've gotten oh my goodness, that is all fuzzy. Okay, so we'll wait a moment for the camera to adjust itself, and we'll be right back. Well, now our camera is happy again, so you can see everything. But you can see that we went from the ocean to the desert in just a moment. And isn't that gorgeous? How fun. Now, in this case, we did go to using the, so this is the Unexpected Beauty. Now, in this case, Debbie used the 6x6 pattern cardstock for her, all the cutting die pieces. So you can see for the backing piece, for the long piece as well as for the narrow pieces. So that worked beautifully, as you can see. And look at that. How fun. In fact, let me just show you all around. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that just so pretty? Wow. Okay, and she used, okay, let me go through all of this. So she did use the cutting dies. So as you can see, we've got the cactus in here into that little pot as well. And she also used the chipboard so that the Love You is right here. This cactus, you can see that striped cactus right there. The this is also part of the chipboard. And then other pieces, let's see, this is also part of the chipboard. And this is part of the cutting die. And let me bring it here. But you see that striped. And she used lots of things to color them. Let me just bring them in. So she did use the, the Tri-Blend markers. And she loves these because you're going to get 3 shades of the colors. So this is light green, lavender, ice gray, and tan. But then she also used the Prism ink pads. And this is Prussian blue. You can see where that would have been used. The lipstick, okay, on Love You. Cocoa bean, let's see, that would have been around the outside edge. The toasted oak, well, that's going to be on the blossoms. And the khaki is the green part. And she did use the finger daubers. That is what she used there. And I just want to turn this around. And this is one of the cutouts from the book, as well as this. And just really nice. So this is a really nice example of what you can do on the back. Okay, and again, it's going to lay flat, and then it's going to pop up. Now we've got sand, and we've got sand and ocean. So we've got another look here, and isn't this gorgeous? Wow! So another very different look. Now in this case, Debbie used. Let me bring this in, and this is Songbirds. And Songbirds, she used the Songbirds solid cardstock. Let me scoot that over so you can see. And as you can see that she used that to create her base. But then she did go back in with the 6x6 to kind of jazz it up and do the backing, and then also on her stadium seating. Then she used these, that's the 6x6, as you can see. Then she did use the chipboard very effectively. Isn't that beautiful, with the bird and the flowers? And then, of course, the cutout from the 6x6. And then on the back, she put more of the chipboard. Isn't that beautiful? It gives you room to write "You Are Appreciated," one of the cutouts from the 6x6. But then she also did something special and something extra. And this is out of the Foiled Fancies. Now, just kind of a little peek early. We always give you, if you have a subscription, we always give you something free. This is the free thing this month. How nice is that? And I just want to point out, do you see how this is very gilded? But you see how this has got 2 shades on it? Well, that's because it's been sanded. Let me show you how you do that. Very, very tricky. I want you to watch this. So she's taken this and just snipped it right out of this sheet, and simply taking our sander, and watch this, she just went like this. Okay, it just takes a moment, and as you sand on top of that gold, it's going to reveal the silver underneath. And there you go. You see that? Yes, you do. How neat is that? So just with a little bit, couple of strokes, it's going to reveal the silver, and it's just that easy. So let me slip that back, and let me show you how pretty is that. So you are going to have, let me see, that whole sheet And there are 28 foiled fancies. So you can see those beautiful bird cages and lots of birds. And there's even a nest and some flowers. You can see her nest is right down there in the bottom. So beautifully. She did use the tri-blend markers to color the birds in gold, gold brown, coral, and the purple blend. So I'm sure that purple is going on to those flowers. How pretty. Very, very different look of those three. But you can use this in a different way. Let me show you. So here is a card. My heart is grateful, very autumn looking. And when I open it, look what she's done. Clever woman. She has attached this on the inside of her card so that she's got a pop-up on the inside. And there is her, stadium card. Isn't that great? What a good idea. I love it when you've got something on the inside of her card to pop out and have a surprise. So in this, she has used Nature's Touch die cuts, Nature's Touch 6x6, Nature's Touch cutting dies, and Nature's Touch solid cardstock. All of those. And she did her blending with the gingerbread ink pad, and that's so used by our design team. So you can see on the front of her card, and you can see all of those with the cutting dies. And then on the inside, those are the big cutouts, as well as all of those on the stadium. How fun is that? Just beautifully done. So although you may think that this is a one-trick pony, I'm here to tell you, and so is Debbie, that the Stadium Box has many things that you can do. We've seen that you can take it from the ocean to the desert to the birds, and now you can take it to any season and for any reason, and you can do it into your card making. And you know, I think that you might be able to have fun with it on some junk journals also. So there's just lots you can do with this. And as I said, when you have a subscription, did you see how I kind of put that in? You are going to get something free. And this time, you are going to get the foiled fancies. Now, we are offering this to you in the Money Saver. Speaking of the Money Saver, it's on the right side of your screen. That's also where you're going to find the subscription. Now, the deal with the subscription is that not only are you going to get something special for free, you're also going to save 10%. So that's a nice deal. We will send you your dies and your free gift before the webisode airs. That way you have time to look at it. And because every time you get the die, you're going to get an idea on the package. So that's nice. We even tell you what products we used. So that will give you kind of a head start. You can kind of be thinking about how you want to use this. And like I said, you're going to receive it before the webisode airs. So if you're interested in this, we invite you to sign up also on the right side of your screen. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, we'd love for you to make a comment. We'd love for you to sign up and then head on over to paperwishes.com, especially because Paper Wishes is the only place that you can get fabulous folded card dies, and it's the only place that you will see this cutting dies. So that makes it extra special. By the way, you can see down below all the products that Debbie used to create these wonderful cards. And I do want to thank Debbie for her wonderful creativity in giving us so many ideas and so many looks. And I want to thank you especially for being the very best part of our Paper Wishes family. We'll see you next time.